Good evening, everyone, from Eugene Lovely Field in Andover, Massachusetts. Bruce Bryan along with Howie Neal and Rob Russo getting ready to bring you tonight's Merrimack Valley Conference football game between the Lions of Chelmsford and the Golden Warriors of Andover. Howie, tonight the Lions have a chance to get victory number 2 in the large division of the MVC.
All I'm afraid is I want them to get the rust off. They've been out for 10 or 11 days since their last real game contact. And if they can get the rust off them, Bruce, I think we'll be in good shape.
This is a challenge for the Lions. Always Andover, Rob, presents a wide-open offense. They like to spread the ball around, spread the field, as most teams are doing now.
Absolutely. They're running the spread offense, and their receivers and their skill people are very adept at what they do. Chelmsford has seen a little bit of weakness in their defensive backfield coverage, so Andover's going to have that quick strike possibility, so it'll be something to watch all night.
Great lead into our first interview of the night. Defensive coach Tom Souza. For CHS TV, Bruce Bryan, very, very happy to have this afternoon Tom Souza, defensive coordinator for the Chelmsford Lions, longtime coach for the Chelmsford Lions. And Tom, you have had your hands full this year with 3 excellent opponents to start the season.
We have. It's been a challenge. I think at Tewksbury, they've shown over the first month of the season how good they are, and that was tough coming out of the gates with that.
Tom, I think one of the things you bring to this coaching staff is the voice of reason, and I've always thought that, and it's a compliment to you that the kids respond extremely well to your coaching and style.
Well, we try to keep it, where we stay focused on what's happening, and we're always talking to the kids every time we get together on the bench on game night about whether it was a good series or a bad series or whatever, what's important now, which is the next play.
Well, let's hope that Friday night is a very successful night with you and the Lions, and traveling down, first road game of the season, going down to Andover, always a tough place to play.
It is. It's going to be interesting being on the road. It's going to be a good challenge for us, and as long as the traffic on 495 isn't too bad, hopefully we can get it done.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Tom. I really appreciate Tom Souza, and always a pleasure to talk with him. For CHS TV, Bruce Bryan, defensive coordinator, Tom Souza. Andover comes into this game with a 1-2 record, but their opponents, their losses, BC High and Central Catholic.
Right, they've had a very strong schedule, a little stronger, I think, than the Lions' schedule, but on the same token, I think the Lions are now starting to put it together. And like I said, if they can get the rust off them, get Jack Campsmith going, get Caliclia catching a few, get Dioria going, get the offensive line moving, and a good defensive standard, we'll be in good shape. My big concern is the height of the Andover receivers and the height of our defensive backs.
Yeah.
That seems to be, that's going to be a problem.
We've had not a lot of trouble, Rob, scoring points so far this year. We put up 81 points, but unfortunately we've given up 82.
That's where we started with very inexperienced defense, a lot of underclassmen starting, and each week they get better, but it seems that the teams have hit us quick, and we're kind of playing catch-up. So hopefully we're going to put it together early this night.
I think that's important, to get off to a good start, get a couple of, not play from behind all the time. Well, let's go to Craig Mead. Craig is a freshman coach with the Chelmsford Lions and puts in a lot of time, works with Rob Russo every day. I give him credit for that, so let's listen to Craig right now. For CHS TV, Bruce Bryan, very happy to be joined this afternoon as my guest, Craig Mead, who is an assistant coach with the Chelmsford High School freshman team, as well as a varsity assistant, and Craig, former player at Chelmsford High School as well. Craig, talk about your experiences with the freshmen. I know the goal must be tough as a coach because it's not just to win at the freshman level, but to give your players an experience.
It's definitely challenging because the young kids don't really know much about football. But my goal as a freshman coach, I'm not really teaching them football per se. I'm trying to teach them how to become young men. But it's definitely rewarding because they start off the season and they know nothing about football, and then they turn out to be a pretty good athlete.
Craig, Friday nights you're also here and you're working with the varsity. What are your responsibilities Friday nights?
Friday nights I usually go and scout the next team that we're going to be playing. So for instance, last week we went and scouted Andover, and just write down key facts, how Andover is going to play.
Well, Craig, I want to thank you very much for joining me today. It's a pleasure. I watch you work with the young men, and you do an outstanding job with them. Even though, Craig, you're the second best athlete in the Mead family. Your sister Laura was an outstanding runner, but I'm just kidding with you. Outstanding player yourself, and thanks very much, Craig, for being with me.
Thank you.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Craig Mead. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that interview with Craig. Rob, he works real hard.
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting thing when you have a kid come right back after his senior year and he started coaching with us. It's been a couple years now. And what he brings to the table is a maturity kind of beyond his years. And he studies hard the game. He works hard with the kids, and it's really been a good, pleasurable experience.
I had the pleasure of talking with a wonderful young lady who is in her 4th year of Chelmsford High School football. Howie, I don't think you find too many girls that have been able to put together 4 years of varsity football.
No, Grace has stuck it out, and the players all respect her, coaches respect her, and she's there every day. She's learning, she's working, and she's waiting her turn. That's about it. She's ready to go.
And she has some skills. Let's go to the interview now with Grace Gerhardt. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, I'm happy to have with me Grace Gerhardt, a receiver on the Chelmsford High School football team. And you'll notice that Grace is much better looking than most of my guests, and I'm really pleased that you were willing to join me. Grace, the obvious question, what brings you to football?
Well, I have 2 older brothers, but I was the first one to say I want to play football. And you know, I was 5 years old and I wanted to play, but you had to be 7. So I waited 2 years, and the second I turned 7, I'm like, let's sign me up for football. And I don't know, I've just always been that tomboy kind of girl, never really into the whole princess dress thing. I always wanted to be a football player.
Fantastic. Grace, what are some of the difficulties that you have to go through?
Well, it's definitely a little bit lonelier than some would expect because, you know, after a Friday night big celebration in the locker room, I can hear them all the way through the vents, and I'm just sitting there in the women's locker room and sitting there by myself kind of enjoying the victory.
You're a credit to your family, to yourself, and to the community here in Chelmsford. And I watch what you go through in practice, and you do an outstanding job.
Thank
and it's
you.
just it's a pleasure to have you here. And I want to compliment you for the
Thank
4 years that you've sustained all of the male coaches. We should get a female coach.
Yeah, I know. Maybe someday I'll come back here. That's what I hope for.
That would be terrific, Grace, and it's a real pleasure to talk with you. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Grace Gerhardt. We have another pact with Devin Lecken, and we'll try to mix that one in as well. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, happy to have with me this afternoon Devin Lecken, captain of the Chelmsford Lions football team, tight end for the Chelmsford Lions, and also plays quite a bit on defense for the Lions. Devin, offense, defense, what's your favorite?
Last year I didn't play a lot of tight end. I played more defensive end, but this year it's actually a toss-up. I love to hit kids on defense, but then catching the ball is always fun running with it.
Andover presents a challenge. They're a Merrimack Valley Large School team, one that you need to defeat. They're off to a little bit of a tough start, but they've also played a very difficult schedule. What do you expect from Andover?
They're always going to be consistent, good coaching, always good players. I know a couple of them, so I know they're going to be big up front, offensive, defensive line. I know they got a couple of good young kids, so we'll see on Friday.
Devin, I want to wish you a lot of luck on Friday night when we travel down to Andover for our first road game of the season. A good opponent, but you guys, I think, are ready. We'll be ready to play them, and I'm sure it will be an outstanding football game.
Should be. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bruce Byam, Devin Lecken, and for CHS TV. Rob, the Lions going to win this? Your prediction first.
Well, I think they are going to win it. It's scary. We're awful rusty after 10-day layoff, like Howie alluded to before, and you know you like to keep playing week after week, but I think they're going to come out hungry, and I really think they're going to score some good points. So I think 35-14 Chelmsford.
I like your prediction, Howie. I know yours, but I'm going to let you reveal it.
Well, I thought that Coach Vitch did a great thing in having Charlie Calenda kick a field goal right before the half. So in my score, I included a field goal from Charlie. So I'm predicting 31-21.
I like that too. And Andover also has an excellent kicker. He's kicked 3 field goals so far this year. In fact, he's their leading scorer on their football team. They have not scored a lot of points, but they played some tough competition. My prediction in this football game tonight is 28-14. The Lions, I hope we're all 3 correct. I look forward to a real nice night. It's a beautiful night to play football. everything should be go from here on in. We do have a good highlight pack from 2 weeks ago when the Lions beat the Billerica Indians. Not Thanksgiving Billerica Indians, coming up later. But thanks for tuning into our pregame show. We have a kickoff coming up very shortly, so stay with us, and you'll see an exciting MVC game.
Welcome again, everyone, to Eugene Lovely Field in Andover, Massachusetts. Following about a 35-minute delay because of a power outage, the Lions are just about ready to go facing Andover. They're going to receive the kickoff to start this football game. And it's an onside kick. The Lions recover it, I think, and they're going to get great field position at the 48. And that was
Morse the recovered, I believe.
Yeah, Jonathan Morse, one of the game captains tonight, nicknamed Smiles, and he's got a lot to smile about right now.
Yes, he
Bruce
does.
Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo from Andover, Massachusetts. A beautiful night, but the lights went out on us. First for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, it's something when the first play is an onside kick. In some regards, I think that's a team that's going to try something different to maybe get an edge.
Yeah, they're not sure that they can beat you straight up, so they're going to look for a little bit of a trick to get some momentum.
Right.
Jack Campsmith is the quarterback. He has Joey Rosano, thank you, and Jeff Dioria as the tailback. The Lions hand it to Dioria. He breaks through a hole and fights across the 50, stays on his feet to the 40. Going to give him the 49, I believe, so it's going to be a pickup of 4, the first play of the football game.
Nice opening play there. Picked up 4 yards across the midfield stripe.
I think one of the strengths on the field for Andover is their defense this year. It's a little bit older group of kids, and I think they've been keeping it close in the early going.
Yeah. They have. They've lost 2 games this year. They lost to BC High and they've lost to Central Catholic. They beat North Andover the first night of the season. We have a whistle and
Andover timeout.
Andover timeout. So 1 play into the game, Andover saw something that they didn't particularly appreciate, and they took a timeout.
They only had 10 players. They just
that might be a problem.
Yeah, they were missing a DB.
Andover is a young football team. They're starting a lot of sophomores, juniors, even a couple of freshmen are on their varsity roster, and they're trying to find their niche, what they like to do. They were a powerhouse last year. They were 10-2 and went to the Division I playoffs.
Yeah, there'll be a few names that we'll be calling for a few years, Bruce.
Yes, there will be. All right, it's 2nd and 6 now for the Lions into Andover territory. Same situation in the backfield. Would be expecting a toss. They're looking for Colicchio deep. He has the ball, and they're going to give it to him.
Catch.
Wow, that was close. What a great catch by Colicchio.
Great catch. Nice high throw. Colicchio did a nice job of coming back for it.
Juan Qualls was the defensive back, and he just was overmatched by Colicchio. Jack underthrew it a little bit, maybe intentionally, Howie.
Well, hopefully it was intentional, but he got a lot of air under it. Colicchio was able to adjust his route and get in position because he had time.
There aren't too many people in the league that are going to cover him this year.
Handoff, Dioria bursts through another hole and takes it across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That was Colicchio's 9th catch of the season. He has 155 receiving yards, and he just picked up about 27 on that catch.
Coach Rich, I think they're calling that boomerang. That motion by Lecken. Kind of a key breaker because they think of smash when they see Lecken in motion.
Lions in a tight formation. They back Lecken off the line. He comes in motion. And he reverses. Dioria.
Got an open field.
Pass, a fake. Oh, he was in the corner and he was open.
Rosano was wide open in the flat too. Wide open. And Jack had the corner to run as well.
Fake me out. I thought he handed it to Dioria.
I think he picked the third, the worst of 3 options. I think he picked the wrong one.
And it's something Chelmsford does it often. It's the power pass.
Yep.
It's just play action off the run that you've seen for the first 3 or 4 plays.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 now for the Lions at the 19-yard line. Certainly 2-down territory. I think one of the things that Jack has a lot of faith in Colicchio, and I think maybe sometimes doesn't see a couple of other guys.
Right.
I can't blame him for that.
No.
Fake, toss, screen, good block. Philippon to the outside, and we're going to get a flag. And this is going to come back.
Yep. Got a block in the back, I believe, or a chop block.
So this is going to take the Lions back on this very promising opening drive. It's going to create a 3rd now and about 17 for the Lions. If Andover takes it, they may refuse it.
There's a hold.
Penalty flag on the play. Holding on Chelmsford.
Steve Mulvey is our referee tonight. And they are going to accept it. It's going to push the Lions back up to the 30-yard line. And I don't have statistics. I'll see if I can get them for you for next week on penalty yardage for the Lions, but it's fairly significant.
As I remember the first few games, I want to say we're averaging at least 8 to 10 penalties a week.
Yeah. All right, the Lions have 3rd and 19, and they have to get to about the 12-yard line to pick up this first down. And they have 2 plays to do it. They tried to hit Nick Philippon in a screen.
Lions
and now
just
a
called
timeout.
a timeout.
Timeout Chelmsford? Yep, timeout Chelmsford. So each team has taken a timeout here. Lions were working hard in practice yesterday on a lot of different pass combinations. They have some different types of passes. Both Colicchio and Dioria were throwing after receiving pitches. So we might look for a little bit of a trick play here coming from the Lions.
Yeah, they dusted off the Dallas pass, I think you call one of them.
Coming out in their spread formation.
Colicchio in the slot.
It's Philippon to the outside, gets a block, stays on his feet, gets to the 15, and he's about 3 yards short.
Yeah, they're marking on about the 14 and a half,
So the Lions ran the same play, just reversed the side of the field. Philippon is a junior, and he's been nicked up a little bit. This, not to use a pun here, but he has had some banged up injuries as the season started, but he's starting. I talked to him yesterday, said he's feeling much better.
Good.
4th and 2 now for the Lions, long 2, maybe 3.
Coming out in their bunch trips.
Jack rolls it, tosses, has a man, completes, first down.
Nick Andre.
That's Andre. Nick Andre with the reception, and for Nick, that is his 7th catch of the season. The Lions are 1st and goal inside the 10.
Actually on the 4-yard line, Bruce,
Inside the 10, that's what I said, Howard.
Inside the 10.
Way inside the 10.
You weren't wrong.
You weren't correct. Technically, I was right, but you were righter. So 1st and goal from the 4. Lions looking to go on top here. Handoff, Dioria looks for a hole, fights ahead, close to the goal line. They're going to mark him at about the 1. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Chelmsford's boomerang motion is in a kind of a response to what we've scouted. Andover likes to shift their defensive line to that motion, and now we come back with that boomerang action, kind of catch them undermanned on that edge.
Right.
Real nice night for football. We've been blessed this year so far with Friday night lights have been all good nights.
Yes,
Rosano, the fullback. Dioria, quarterback sneak. Camp Smith puts Lecken in motion. Hands it Dioria. Ahead. Close.
He's in.
Yes. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Jeff Fioria, his 4th touchdown of the season. Lions take the opening drive and score, and I think that's going to be something that Andover looked flat in the warm-ups, Rob. We both thought they did, and I think this is a good score for the Lions.
Well, you come out with an onside kick to start the game, and what it is it's a gamble, because now you give Chelmsford a fairly short field, and Chelmsford capitalize, and that's what they have to do. And defense needs to come up with a quick stop, and then score again.
Mike Colicchio, the holder, Charlie Calenda, the kicker, and he nails it through for the 7th point. Charlie Calenda now has 9 PATs on the season, 12 points for the year, and the Lions are on top by a score of 7-0. We're going to go to break. We'll be back with their kickoff.
Red State, Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country. Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Yes, I am. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help, but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Charlie has just kicked it off. Andover has reversed it, and they get nothing. They're stuck inside the 15-yard line.
Zach Walker, number 23, on the carry.
And Zach is a junior, and Andover will start at 1st and 10, but they're at the 12. Charlie kicked that one a long way, and Andover was not able to return it.
Andover's going to come out with a no-huddle offense. They won't be a NASCAR. I think they're going to take their time and kind of call the plays according to what defense they see.
Oliver Ethbert is the quarterback. He fakes the handoff, he tosses it, and it's completed, and a big play to the outside. This is Marte, who has excellent speed, and he takes it well into Chelmsford territory before he's knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So a big completion from quarterback Ebert.
Yeah, it would have been a very short game, but we missed the tackle.
Yeah. So that was Will Eikenberry, the receiver. Excuse me, folks. Eikenberry is a senior, and he's a veteran, a good receiver. Everett keeps the ball, and he takes it inside the 30-yard line to the 31-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down.
Yeah.
And he's going to be given about 9 yards on that play.
Second down and run.
Everett is a sophomore quarterback. Everett on a long count here. Keeps it himself. And nice tackle out there, short of the 1st down by Moore.
75,
They lost yards.
77, that was
Smiles.
that was
John
Smiles.
Morse. It was Smiles again. He's having a great game already.
Affectionately, Jonathan Moore's nickname, the loss of 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now for Andover. Took him down one-handed. Everett back to pass, rolls right, fires it, incomplete. Well covered that time.
Yeah.
Alex Marshall is incomplete.
Looking for another sophomore,
By number 24.
Alexander Marshall, who is 6'7", 220 as a sophomore. It's 4th down now. Lion defense settling in here a little bit on the last 2 plays.
Yeah, I think they're going to come back to Marshall again and to Alexander. Look for him on a slant.
And we got a flag. This is going to go against Andover.
Procedure, yeah.
That scoring drive for the Lions, 8 plays, 63 yards?
53
yards, excuse me. And took about 5 minutes off the clock. Jeff DeOria, 1-yard touchdown. This is going to be 4th down. It changes things. Young teams making a mistake here when they had 2nd and 1, and they now have 4th and 10. They're in punt formation.
I think you have to watch the fake, but Andover should punt it away, try to pin Chelmsford in deep.
And they do. It's a good kick. This is Colicchio. Starts up to the right, and he's taken down. Number 81 there for Andover, Cam Davey. So the Lions will have it for the 2nd time. And where are they going to put this? About the 10?
About the 10. Chelmsford with a bend but don't break defense.
Yep.
You know, a quick hitter like we know Andover can do. But they settled in nicely and, you know, had a great stop there.
There's Coach Bruce Rich. He is looking for victory number 131 tonight against 61 losses. An outstanding record. Andover coached by E.J. Perry. He's in his 4th year. He has a 26-12 record as a head coach. All right, once again, Jack Campsmith has DeOria behind him. They give it to DeOria, and he gets not much there, maybe 1.
Yeah.
Penetration killed that play.
Yep.
Yeah, penetration killed it. The D tackle did move, just adjusted a little bit. He was the only person that shifted that time.
I think what you'll see now is Chelmsford won't boomerang, or they'll go away from the boomerang action.
Yeah. Yeah.
2nd and 9. Boomerang is, Rob, when you start one way and come back the other?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to get the offensive line as we go along tonight. We don't give them enough credit. They do a great job. The center is Jake Chiappa, number 53. And they're looking again, deep, sideline, incomplete. And looking for Colicchio, a little bit of contact there. Well covered by Brandon Marte.
Number 7, Brandon Marty. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9 now for the Lions. Here's a replay on that.
Yeah.
A little bit late. Oh, here it comes, maybe.
This is an ISO pass. So it's a play action pass, single receiver, just beyond the reach.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a fake on the ISO there either. Rob Jack just dropped back 3 steps and 5 steps and let it go.
Honestly, I think when you have Colicchio out there and he runs, you're going to cover him. You're not looking in the backfield.
Right.
Okay, the Lions are trying to get themselves a 1st down here. DeOria not going to get there.
No.
And he's well short. And the Lions are going to be in a 4th down punting situation. DeOria picked up maybe a yard again on that play.
That's their Chelmsford's patented GT, which is a guard tackle or some combination of 2 pullers coming back in a counter action.
Todd Dowry is the punter. And let's see who Andover is sending back. That looks like number 23, and it is Zach Walker.
Zach Walker deep to receive for Andover.
Good snap to Dowry. The low, piercing kick. Takes a big bounce, but Walker with a great head of steam to the left side, and he's deep into Chelmsford territory. And field position really worked out for Andover on that exchange of punts. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Sorry, Rob.
Sorry, that almost ended badly.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
Ebert has the ball. He passes it, knocked up in the air, and deflected.
Morse.
Jonathan Morse having a monster 1st quarter here. Just swatted that away. Ebert was trying to hit quickly out into the flat, but Mr. Morse said no thank you to that one. 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 19-yard line.
2nd down and 10 for Andover.
Andover has had trouble putting points on the board this year. They've only scored 50 in 3 games. But that's because they're so young, I think. Ethbert is rushed. He fires it deep, and it's well overthrown.
Yeah.
looking for Marte in the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
It was a nice job by, I'm trying to say, who it was, Lefebvre? Lefebvre, is it number 4?
Yes, Sean Lefebvre.
Sean, he knocked the receiver off his pattern. Did a nice job. Messed up the timing.
Ethbert, that looks like a screen. It is a screen. It's overthrown. Good call by the Andover coaching staff, but the Lions had that pretty well covered, too.
Yep.
4th down. They have a good kicker. Let's see if they try. Think maybe they'll try to kick this. So far, their offense is staying on the field, and they are going to go for it.
He's yep.
Ethbert has Cole Organsiak beside him. Ethbert to throw it.
Sack.
Steps up, and he's taken down.
John Morse.
Jonathan Morse again.
Along with help from Jake Murphy.
Mr. Murphy, Mr. Morse made a sandwich out of Ethbert, and the Lions gained yardage with their defense that time. Excellent defensive series.
That's what you need from your defense.
Yep.
Get the ball back as quick as possible. Chelmsford now has an opportunity to ground out an offensive series that should end, go well into the 2nd quarter.
And it's at the 30-yard line, 29-yard line, so the Lions gained about 10 yards on that defensive series.
That's right. All right.
And got Andover off the field very quickly.
Right on your head! Right on your head!
Dioria stutter steps, gets nothing. And Andover certainly has had Jeff's number so far tonight. Excellent tackle there by number 33 of Andover, John O'Terry.
He's one of the linebackers, I believe. He is 33.
Chelmsford's line having a little bit of difficulty early on stopping the penetration of that defense.
So unless they figure that out, it's going to be a tough night for Jeff. So it's 2nd and 10, no gain on the play that time. Jeff is a real good running back, though. You can't give up on him. He'll pop one of these. Jack, screen, good blocking. Philippon picks up good yardage to the 34-yard line.
Andover's reacting pretty well to the that quick screen. They have it covered, not giving Philippon a lot of running room to the inside. If he can catch it and cut it back out quicker.
Here it is.
Here's the replay. You'll see it's pretty good coverage. Number 16 coming out there.
Yeah, turned that play right in.
And then 41 helped him out, the linebacker from inside. They're reacting very well.
3rd and about 5 for the Lions. Jack passes, fires. Almost knocked off. That's Marte.
Marte there, yes.
Excellent athlete as a sophomore. The Lions are going to have to punt it, so their 3rd series ends as the 2nd one did with a punt.
Nice little double move there. I think Mate will be beat badly. Colicchio does that out and then up.
First down is kind of an important down. You want to get positive yards, and we we let up too much penetration, and now it's second and long. So, Chelmsford needs to work a little bit on that, I think.
Okay, Todd Dowry's going to punt this. He's going to kick it from about the 25-yard line. Walker is back deep for Andover. Low snap, but a nice high kick. Walker makes a fair catch sign, and he drops it. And
we got it.
Have it.
Yes.
Wow, another break for the Lions. A turnover
54.
for Andover.
I think it's Matt Daly. Matt Daly, number 54.
Mike
58.
Mike Russo got it. Pardon me.
Mike Russo. We got to give
Mike
credit
Russo.
to the announcer.
He's got hands like his mother, so it's pretty good.
Sorry.
Big break for Chelmsford. They're going to get it at the Andover 45. Here's the replay.
Low snap. Todd does a good job getting it off. It's a short kick because it is a quick kick.
Fair catch.
You're going to fair
Bounce
catch
away
it.
and right into Mike's arms.
Yeah. All right, the Lions go back on offense now. Let's see if they can take this good field position, get a good surge on first down, and get some yardage here. Yeah, we've got a whistle for
think they're setting the chains.
Okay.
Or they're warning Chelmsford back
Sideline.
up off the sidelines.
Yeah. Back. They don't have the white dividing line as we do in Chelmsford.
Oh,
here
that's
in this
right.
field.
Yeah, they don't have it on here.
Very nice field. It's a great setup. Andover has great facilities. Athletically, they're top notch. Handoff, Rosano, quick hitter. There's about 3 on the first down to the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Joey Rosano, that's Joey's 8th carry of the season.
Nice quick hitter, 30 dive.
4 yards. Now it's it's second and medium.
Yep.
Right. Right. Now you can do a lot of different things.
Correct.
Joey Rosano, 6'1", 245-pound junior.
I keep telling him he's a tackle.
Full house backfield. GT, Camp Smith, and nothing. Camp Smith is...
That actually was
quarterback trap.
Chelmsford 16 trap or 17
16
trap.
trap. 17, yes.
Third down and 7.
Okay, the penetration again from Andover's defense, disrupting that play. Whenever you have a trap play, you can't allow that backside penetration.
And quite slow developing play too. It's a 3rd and 7 now for the Lions. Since that opening drive, they've had some difficulty moving the football against the strength of Andover's team, their defense. They are quick. Jack is flushed out of the pocket. He fires to the sideline. It's pulled in out there. Andre again for the first down. Well thrown ball and a great catch by Mr. Andre.
Jack did a nice job throwing that ball on the run with he had pressure right on him.
Pressure. He took a good shot. He's got a little bit of a limp going right now.
Yeah.
To the 25 come the Lions.
As an ex-lineman and ex-line coach, I tease quarterbacks a lot because I used to call them princess or things of that nature. But Jack is quite a tough kid. Every week you'll see him,
here's our replay, folks.
Run the ball, drop a shoulder. Here, big kid on him, takes a shot.
Jack was a little bit gimpy after that play too. Dioria, again, not much. And picks up maybe a couple.
Ball carried by number 42.
Takes it to the 22-yard line.
On the play by number 41, Brendan Slattery.
Like everybody this time of year, they've all got a little nagging bump or bruise. And
absolutely.
Sometimes it gets aggravated and it has to take a little while to wear off again.
That's going to be the end of quarter number 1. The Lions are going to lead it 7-0, and they're driving as we start quarter number 2. So a good quarter defensively for the Lions, especially.
Well, we talked about the Chelmsford defense being a little bit inexperienced. There's a lot of young kids as well, some juniors starting for us. And so, we'll talk a little bit more about them when we come back from break.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
Being a dad can be tough.
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now. But it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Brew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4-DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
All right, welcome back. Bruce Meyer, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo from Andover. The Lions have the ball at the 22-yard line. They're looking 2nd and 8. Just Jack, real quickly, he's 5 for 8 in that first quarter for 73 yards. Not much rushing yardage, though, for the Lions. Jack keeps it himself, tries to get outside, does get outside, shows some good speed,
Got
close
the
to first down.
Yep.
So that's their best rushing play of the night so far.
Jack has deceptive speed, and he's a tough runner.
Yeah, he has good. I like his vision. He has good vision, so he sees his blockers, and he sees the seams that he can cut back and run into, or run out of bounds like he did in that case.
As you said before, Rob, tough kid, and I know Howie agrees. I wouldn't be surprised to see him keep the ball here. Andover has a monster nose guard. Give you some numbers on him in just a couple of moments. 280 pounds, and the Lions do drive him back and get the first down. So it's going to be first down on the 13-yard line. That young man is 6 foot, 280 pounds, and his name is Omel Bonilla. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, he certainly is.
So, 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 14.
Chelmsford kind of putting it all together in this series. Defense turns the ball over, or your punt team gets the ball back, and now you're going to capitalize on Andover's big mistake.
Toss, Peoria outside, cuts inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Good first down yardage, good burst by Jeff that time. Got him in space a little bit.
Another young man with great vision. Sees the field.
Peoria, yes.
Hits the hole as quick as I've ever seen a back hit a hole.
Yeah, he does.
So a gain of 8 for Jeff. It's second and about 2. And they're at the 4.
Chelmsford can get a first down. My guess is they're going to score.
I like your guess.
They're going to score right here.
Yes, that would be even better.
Yeah. They're in the stack. Peoria
dots
Flipping
through.
in.
And
There he
scores,
is.
almost standing up. That's his 5th touchdown of the season, 2nd touchdown of the night. Ran behind Jake Hansbury, number 79, and Lions are on the board with their 2nd touchdown. Nice drive. They went about 8 plays, 55 yards, say the stats. Kalender on to the extra point. Here's the replay.
Chelmsford patented crunch. Just crunch up 6-all.
Crunch 6.
And both my partners predicted that touchdown. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Lions have 14 points, and they have established right now control of this football game. But we've seen teams come back, us being one of them, from 14-0 deficits. But I thought that was a very good drive.
It was. They only threw once there.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Charlie Kalenda kicks it deep and into the end zone, a touchback. Charlie's leg is stronger and stronger. You may have read in the paper this past week that he's a very strong young man and an excellent kicker, looking at some very good colleges in the future. The Lions will go on defense now. Andover will have 80 yards. And I think Andover has to really be careful of a turnover here. This could turn into a real Chelmsford advantage.
Right,
Eberth, the quarterback.
Yeah, high school football, 14 points is really not an advantage.
No.
Especially early in the game.
Well over 10, almost 10 minutes left in this second quarter, so there's plenty of football before the half.
Eberth keeps it, runs outside, gets short gain on the outside. Coming up there, a couple of Lions, number 81, Nick Costa, number 50, Eric Janiak, also out there, a junior.
Second down and this quarterback power, quarterback keep has been their best.
Yeah, it has.
Yard gainer.
And I think they might want to shorten the game just a little bit here. Toss quickly outside, completed.
Number 2.
First down yardage. That's Eikenberry.
The Chelmsford uniforms are brand new. The church just came in this week. I think we're actually calling wrong names. I think the numbers are kind of obscured.
Yeah.
That's one thing they didn't ask the announcers about in terms of bigger numbers.
They didn't take into consideration our vision.
Nice defensive play here by the Lions.
Who we have? We have Hughes
and Russo.
And 34, and Russo.
Yep.
All right.
Michael doing a nice job. Here's the replay on it.
This is just the inside zone.
Michael had first contact there.
Yeah. Stepped right up and planted. Eberth, the quarterback, looks to his left. Oh, nice job by the Lion defensive back here.
That's Palermo. Alex Palermo, number 9.
Yep. Palermo did a real nice job there. It's going to be third down and 10 now for Andover.
Here's a replay. Just it's a slant in. Coach Marshall has the cornerbacks looking into the quarterback as they guard their man. He read that perfectly. I'm sure Coach Marshall's going to be proud of him.
If he sees that again, he may pick it off.
That's good. Quarterback draw, steps up, gets nothing, gets planted again. Excellent job by the middle of the Chelmsford lineup. Costa. It's going to be fourth down and punting situation for Andover.
Costa had a huge week in practice. I was there Wednesday, and he was all over the place making some great plays. Coach.
Chelmsford, this looked like an actual draw. This looked like a called draw.
Yes.
Right.
Chelmsford just right there.
Colicchio is standing at the 37-yard line. Ooh, Chelmsford got close to that one. Colicchio is going to let it hit the turf. He's going to stay away from it. Takes a great Andover bounce to about the 19. And that's where Chelmsford will start. First and 10 at the 19-yard line. That was an excellent kick by Andover.
Chelmsford doing a good job trying to get the block on, put Andover in trouble with that punt. They did a good job laying off the punter.
All right, the Lions will have it again. They've had the ball a lot. So if this is their
fifth possession.
Fifth possession of the first half. So they're getting up into that Chip Kelly. How many plays can we run in the first half offense here? Here comes Camp Smith Driscoll, number 14.
Lecken.
Junior. We've already identified Hansberry and Morse.
Let's go,
Dioria tries to get outside. Does not get outside.
Just looked like an inside ISO. Jeff looking for an opening. Andover's defense doing a decent job on the line of scrimmage right now.
Brian Duffy with the tackler, and as we've said 2 or 3 times now, Andover does an excellent job pursuing the ball. They bring a lot of people to the football.
We talked to Andover Booster here before the game, and he stressed that the Andover defense was the strength of their team.
Yeah.
And
it's showing.
They've shown it, especially their front 4, front 5.
A reverse. Colicchio breaks a tackle and comes across the 20 to the 22. Pickup of 4. So you run a reverse to try to slow down some of that penetration.
Some of that
pursuit,
right? Yeah. Try to slow down the pursuit.
Andover has to be nervous about Dioria. This is an ISO, fake ISO, reverse. Andover, again, kind of mastering the front line right now.
Yep.
3rd and 6 for the Lions.
I'm sure Coach G is trying to get the front lines for the Lions fired up a little bit here.
Camp Smith sets up, looks for Colicchio. He has it, and he's in bounds. And they're going to give it to him. He shoved out of bounds. So he's picking on poor Mr. Mate. He, I think, is one of their best athletes. And Colicchio just has a size advantage. Something Howie pointed out before that we don't usually have, but we do have tonight.
Here's a replay.
I think Jack threw this up very well. Got on threw the ball on his front foot. Colicchio got up for it, and as Bruce mentioned, I think Colicchio was pushed out of bounds by the defender, so that's why he was given the catch.
14-yard pickup on that play.
He actually got his foot in.
Did he get his foot in? Good. All right.
Jack keeps it, runs straight ahead across the 40. Picks up about 3.5 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 7. Lions started this drive on their own 19, and they've moved it out to the 41 now. Jack is, you might want to give Jack a break here in terms of carrying the football, because he's really favoring that ankle now.
Yeah.
I was watching the Thursday night NFL game. It was Cleveland and
Buffalo. Yep.
Cleveland honored Jim Brown, which was before my time, but I know of his lore. And it's my understanding that he got up out of a pile and walked just like Jack every single time, but came back every single play just as hard.
Hit you harder.
All right.
Dioria slithers through a small hole. He picks up 2, takes it to the 42. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
I've seen films of him doing that. I've never saw it in person. Right,
Me
Bruce?
too. Never heard of it.
That's because back when you were that age, you didn't have TV.
Oh, is that what it was?
3rd and 5 for the Lions. It seems like they've had a lot of 3rd and 5s in this football game already tonight.
With a weapon like Colicchio or Andre, the 3rd and 5s haven't seemed to be a huge problem.
Not so far. And I think the Lions would use 2 downs here if they had to. Andover jumps. Jack tried to draw them off. He steps back into the pistol set now. Rolls right, fires right, caught, stays in bounds, Colicchio, and fights across the 45. About a 13-yard pickup on that pass, so Jack keeps piling up the numbers offensively.
Jack is getting the rust off of him. He was that was a well-thrown ball. Colicchio ran a good route, got separation from the defender.
Maybe we can get a number of catches for Colicchio. 107 for 10, 101 for Jack, and most of them have been to Colicchio. 3 catches, 53 yards. Dioria caught right at the line of scrimmage. He is a marked man and getting absolutely nothing. We have a Lion getting up slowly.
Yeah, Jake Murphy.
Jake Murphy?
Yep, 76.
Jake is holding his knee, and he may need maybe a cramp. I think he's okay. There it is.
Well, Andover's running, I believe, a 5-3 defense. You've got 8 guys in the box. And for the most part, Chelmsford's running its solid offensive formation when they're running these plays. So it's going to be tough going. You've got 8 guys in the box. It's worth running Dioria into there though, because now you're gonna free
Opens
up the pass.
things up a little.
Right.
Jake is hobbled to the sideline, and he's talking to Katie White, the trainer, excellent trainer. And I hope it's not a knee situation. I thought it was a cramp, but it looks like it's more than that. And down on the sideline he goes. See what the situation is with Jake. Fake to Dioria. He's looking for Colicchio, wide open, and closing down was Mate. Used his speed.
Jack needed to put some more air under the ball.
A little air under that, and it was 7 points.
Yep.
Chelmsford set up that play with the previous play, the short motion, have the receiver, the previous play run down, block, you run the ISO. Here it is, the same formation. You got the short motion, you fake the ISO, now he's going to just run straight up the field.
And he's behind him, just needed to air it out.
Air it out a little more. Yep.
It's a 3rd and 10 now for the Lions.
Jack seems to be throwing off his back foot a little bit, maybe because he's a little dinged or.
Yeah, he's maybe favoring it.
Chelmsford spreading it out a little bit.
Comes back. Philippon, football, wide open, and one man gets a block. Philippon is going to take this to the end zone.
All right.
And his second touchdown of the season for Nick Philippon, a 45-yard touchdown pass from Jack Campsmith. That's his 5th touchdown pass of the season. And a big scoring play for the Lions.
Yeah, excellent job.
Chelmsford going to that slip screen, Howie? Is that what we call it? Slip screen?
Yes.
Okay, doing a great job. Philippon is
good
quick.
Block right there by McNamara, I believe, number 79. Hansberry, Jake Hansberry. Yep. And then there was another block. Oh, they went for 2.
I think it was Matt Daly. Lions trying to get 2. Did they get it?
Yes.
They did. Who is the Lion that gets that? And it's 45. It's Dowry. Todd Dowry for the 2 points. So the Lions now have, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with a score of 22-0.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
I'm sorry, Kalenda's kickoff deep. Fake the reverse. This is Mate. He's got a big hole. He's midfield. He's got a couple guys to beat, Kalenda being one of them, and he's finally caught from behind.
Alec Frecker, the safety.
Yeah, Frecker was, boy, you could see from up here, you could see that hole, just the parting of the sea.
Yes.
It just opened wider. Here it is.
There's the
Look
replay.
to your left, and you'll see a big hole here.
Yeah. A lot of the Lions lost their lane. You can see there's a big hole because a couple of guys.
Overran it. Yep. And Charlie Kalenda tried to make the tackle, but Mr. Frecker did, and they have the ball at the 43-yard line of Chelmsford. Mate is going to be a fun back to watch, or maybe a headache back to watch for the next 2 years. He has some talent.
Yes.
Handoff to number 16 on the outside. And he takes a big gainer, and that's Ogun Cole Organasek. Pickup of 17 for Organasek. Takes the ball down to the 25-yard line. Andover showing a little spark here on offense. Moving a little quicker, too. They don't have too much time, 1:33. Eberth keeps it. Cuts a good hole, and he's taken down at the 18-yard line.
A little bit of the Wildcat. That was Eckenberry on a direct snap.
Oh, it was. Yeah, that was Eichenberry to the attack. Here he is, Eichenberry. Eichenberry has been their leading ball carrier of the season.
He's got a timeout.
He's got a timeout.
He's in at quarterback now. He's playing quarterback.
Yeah, he's going to stay at quarterback right now. The Lions going to have to make a little bit of an adjustment to that. It's going to be 2nd and a yard, so he picked up 9. 1:08, as you can see. I think this is an important stop for the defense, momentum-wise.
Yeah, going in at half with a 0 up on the board would be a big plus for the defense.
Well, I think, like I said, it's a younger defense, and you want to build the confidence too. And I mean, we've struggled. The scores have been a little bit not indicative of how much we bend and don't break. Tewksbury, it's 12-0 going into the 12-6 going into the fourth quarter.
Right.
Westford scores quick, but they turn the ball over several times and give it back to the offense. Same with Baricker. But they're giving up too many points early, and I think this is something kind of build up the confidence. Don't let them in.
Sal Napoli talking to Jonathan Morse. Here's Sal with the headset. Bruce Rich, Chris Harrington beside him. 2nd and a yard. Andover could go for it all right here. Lions blitz Eikenberry a little bit. They chase him down, and he does not get the first down. Number 32 out there again is Mr. Louis Hughes, one of the game captains tonight. Loss of 4.
Louis had a good game against Bill Ricker. You know, we called his name a lot, his number.
Maybe that's why he was a game captain.
Selected one of the game captains, absolutely.
Andover taking a timeout. That's E.J. Perry talking to his offensive players. Eikenberry's a big kid. He was here as a sophomore, went to Brook School in his junior year, and has come back to Andover to finish his career. He's an excellent lacrosse player.
Number 4 is a quarterback now, young Perry.
E.J. Perry steps up, flushed out of the pocket, looks, he's going to get, he throws it away. He's about to get sacked, and I think the coaches are looking for
a flag.
Yeah, it's a flag.
Yeah, he threw that away, intentional grounding.
Yeah, it wasn't a receiver there. They're all linemen.
Yeah, plus he was still in the pocket.
In the grasp.
And he is a freshman quarterback, but he'll learn.
Yeah.
The Lions defense has done the job so far, and it's going to be, that's loss of down.
Loss of down.
So it's going to be 4th down. I believe it's loss of down.
Yeah, it is.
They're back to the 30.
A loss of down on the play. 4th down and 15 for Andover.
And
offsides on Andover.
Andover motion again, offside, so they're going to be 4th and 20 now.
There's a lot to say for experience.
Yeah.
Andover's offense, young and experienced.
Yep.
E.J. Perry is still in there as the quarterback. I think he has a better arm, and they do need to throw it.
Uh-huh.
And let's see if we can find where Eikenberry is on the far side of the field. Perry steps up, fires over the middle. It caught. Excellent throw. Excellent catch.
Eikenberry on the reception.
And that is Eikenberry. And he picks up the first down. So a big 4th down, 20-yard completion. Here is the completion. Perry fired it right to Eikenberry. Made a nice catch.
He and Alexander, the other tall ender from the left, they were doing a crossing pattern over the middle. And Perry had his choice.
Perry fires it, and it's
Eikenberry again.
And again, it's Eikenberry, and you know that Perry, being a freshman, is going to look every time to Eikenberry. And Andover has taken a timeout. It's going to be 2nd and a yard. The ball, however, is at the, looks like the 6-yard line. So it's 20 seconds on the clock. Ron, how many timeouts does Andover have? Do you know? They've taken 3. Thank you. So a couple left. And it's 2nd and 1, so they can pick up a first down. The clock will stop. These are, take a look at the new Chelmsford High School football uniforms. White jerseys. Nice looking jerseys. They're very, very bright white.
Yeah, maroon numbers with a black outline on the front and back numbers.
And again, I wish the numbers were a tiny bit larger, but they're not. And, trying to start out with a win on with their new shirts.
Yep.
So it was the first down.
So it is 1st and goal, and the ball is at the 6-yard line, I believe.
Oh, I think it's the 2.
Oh, is it the 2?
Oh, wait a minute.
It's in the stick.
The 2-yard line.
Oh, it is the 2-yard.
Yeah, it's the 2-yard line.
Inside the 6.
Yeah, Andover loads up their backfield. Couple of big guys now. Eikenberry is the tailback. You can expect him to get it. He does. Straight ahead. Eikenberry, touchdown. So Andover has scored a next drive by the Andover Golden Warriors. They overcame a 4th and 20 to put points on the board with 17 seconds to go in the half.
7 plays, 57 yards.
7 plays. Here's the replay of it.
Just the power, quarterback power.
Yeah, Eikenberry with no trouble at all, just walked it right into the end zone.
this coming off a very good kickoff return, about a minute ago.
Yep.
Special teams, so important.
Right.
The kicker is Ryan Payne. He's an excellent kicker. This could be a fake. It is a fake. Payne was the kicker, and this is wide open, and the Lions didn't realize that Payne was not back there to kick it.
Yeah, they had Perry back there.
And Alex Marshall takes the reception. We'll be back after break.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
The Lions are expecting an onside kick. Andover just went 57 yards in about 7 plays, and 2-point conversion pass from E.J. Perry to Alexander Marsh. And it's a line drive kick. Philippon will take a knee at the 17-yard line, and the Lions, I guess, are going to be content with the have to be content with a 22-8 halftime advantage. We will not be able to bring you halftime tonight, but hopefully we will in the near future. Once again, we're on the away side of the field, and the band will be performing across the way from us, and we just don't have the camera power over there. It's nice to be on what is considered the Chelmsford side, though, of the field.
Yes.
Nice to be on our home field. The Lions are in a formation. They're just going to take a knee here, let the clock wind down, and they're going to go off the field. Hopefully the lights won't go out at halftime. So with the exception of that last drive, I thought probably the finest half of football that the Lions have played this year.
Yes, it was. It was. They mixed the run and pass. Moved the ball pretty well, effectively. Colicchio made a couple of good catches. Nick Andre getting involved. Philippon with his touchdown run after the catch. Dioria with 2 scores.
Jeff Dioria 2 touchdowns, and Nick Philippon 1. Lions have a lead. Rob, any last-minute thoughts before we go to break?
Well, Chelmsford comes out. We have to kick off. I think you put him.
Welcome back to the second half of action. Chelmsford and Andover. Charlie Calenda has it teed up. Bruce Baum, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ron Overman, and Russo ready to bring you second half action. Calenda tees it up and he booms it. And Marty is the receiver at the goal line, coming back to the same side he came before, and he runs into
Connor Wooster, number 6.
Wooster makes a nice tackle at the 24-yard line, so much better kick coverage that time by the Lions. First and 10 for the Golden Warriors. Let's see what they do at quarterback. They finished the half with E.J. Perry and Eikenberry as they're in the pistol set. Or the Wildcat, excuse me.
Well,
they have Perry as the quarterback, the freshman. Looks back to the sideline, gets his play. Hands it off, and a good stop by the Lions.
That Russo? Mike Russo.
Mike Russo there to make the stop. Ganasek, the ball carrier, gain of a yard, 2nd and 9. Perry is not in there primarily to hand it off, folks. He's in there to throw it, and I would expect that that would happen right now. Need to find, once again, Eikenberry. Perry steps up, fires it, complete, and short gain
Nice coverage.
Marsh. That's Russo out there again. That's 2 plays in a row.
Now we got a flag for something.
And a flag came out late.
Tackle was made by 21 for the Lions. First, Frecker.
Boy, they had the play stopped. There was a short gain. And now let's see if we can find out the personal foul was for. Nothing there. Unless it came afterward.
Yep.
So it's a 15-yarder. It's a first down at the 47 for Andover. They put a score on the board now. That's a brand new football game. Perry hands it off, and again, Gunnasack, the ball carrier. Gain of a yard. Louis Hughes, the tackler. And the Lions seem to have the running game figured out. They just need to find a stop to the passing game now.
Yeah.
Here's a simple inside zone play. Chelmsford gets good push up. Louis reading it well, coming up, making a good tackle.
Eckenberry in the slot. Bottom of the screen.
Perry's going to keep it. He's going to run it. He's going to get hit and taken down. A gain of a yard. Nice play there by. And let's give Alex Palermo some credit for that tackle, number 9.
Alex, nice job coming up. Nice.
Fought off the block, came up.
Yep.
3rd and 8.
Got some help from Louis Hughes, too.
Yes, he did. Louis had another fine football game tonight. Perry looks, fires over the middle.
Yes.
This is Palermo, and he's taken down, and we've got a flag.
That'll be a face mask.
And I think the Lions are going to get possession, interception by Palermo, and it may be. Let's see what the referee has. Here's the play.
Palermo came in over the underneath, just like he. Nice job there. Get up nice and high.
And is there a face mask? Ooh.
Usually when you grab a helmet, it is.
Wow. That's a second penalty. So instead of having the ball, they're going to Andover's going to be given a first down.
What was that penalty?
Holding penalty against Chelmsford. Boy, you see that called on holding on defense almost never. So it's Andover 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eichenberry in the handoff. This is Smiles again, and a lot of Chelmsford Lions right there that time.
Right. Tackled by committee.
Yes.
Chelmsford responding well to that penalty, coming back and throwing a loss of 3 yards.
Yep.
So a nice defensive play, loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12, ball right at the 45-yard line. And they have Perry back in as the quarterback. Lions jump, but they get back. Long count. Perry back. Screen. Floats it over to Gunnasack. And he's brought down at the 40-38. Hughes, Russo again on the tackle. So it's a gain of about 6 or 7, so it's 3rd and 7 for Andover at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Charlie Calenda was in there in a hurry. Of course, it was a screen setup, but
made him throw it
quicker, a little sooner than he wanted to, I believe.
Perry has given Andover a little bit of a spark here. Chelmsford jumps again. Long count. Perry pitches it out on the side and driven out of bounds. It's going to be short of the first down.
The 30.
Frecker, one of the Lion tacklers out there. It's going to be 4th and about 3. The ball is at the 35-yard line. Big play here for Andover.
Fourth down for Andover.
Probably more important, Rob, for Andover's offense than Chelmsford's defense at this stage of the game.
Correct.
They have Perry still in at quarterback. Lions had to be careful not to be drawn off here. Direct snap. He steps up. He is flushed out of the pocket and taken down. And a great play by Louis Hughes.
Yes, Louis Hughes.
Boy, he had a monster series in this one series alone. He's become a real force.
Excellent job.
Here's a replay. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Here's the replay. Good penetration by Louis, right in there. Shed his blocker.
Good coverage in the secondary. Have the quarterback delay his pass.
So the Lions have it at the 45-yard line, their first offensive series of the second half, and I think they're without Jake Murphy on offense to start this second half.
Yeah, let's see if we can
find out who the offensive linemen are. No, Jake is in there. 76 is in there.
76 in there, right tackle.
He is giving it a go.
Good push by Jake.
Oh, there's a nice surge by Peoria. Pickup of 8 on the play.
Tackle made by number 18, Brian Duffy.
Mike only had 35 yards in the first half in rushing, and he has been averaging about 121 yards per game, but he picked up a good 9 yards there.
And I think it's very important Chelmsford's offense score in this possession. I think you start really to put it out of reach.
Yeah, Andover held the ball for a while. That took a lot of time off the clock, which was, for them to come up empty-handed was not good.
This is Peoria again. He fights for first down yardage. Let's see where they spot it.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's close. They're going to say no. They're going to say third and less than a yard. I thought he got a poor spot on that.
He got a good spot.
Oh, he gave him the
it's over
first
the line.
down. Okay.
The spot.
I was going to say, I thought he was getting a poor spot, but it's first down at the 45-yard line. 2 running plays by the Lions to start the second half. And their offensive line already looks better than they did in the entire first half.
Pass.
Looking for Colicchio. He's got pushed down and no flag.
I think that's more incidental.
Yep, I'm not disagreeing with you, Rob. I think you're right.
It was. They had a different coverage there. They had number 9 was the defender that time. It wasn't Mate.
Christopher Nicholas. Nicholas has picked off a pass this year and taken it back for a touchdown, so he's a pretty good defender. 2nd and 10 for Chelmsford. Really looked like only one Lion in the pattern that time. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes, it was.
Their ISO pass series.
Andre comes in motion. Peoria looks for a hole, gets a hole, bounces to the outside. It's a track meet. Jeff Peoria down the sideline, and he is going to score a 45-yard touchdown run. That'll put the average back up where it's supposed to be. 3rd touchdown of the night for Jeff Peoria and the 6th touchdown of the season. And an excellent blocking, nice hole. Let's see if we can find that one.
Did a nice job, bounced it to the outside.
Here we have crack motion with an ISO.
Yep.
Nice job there by Jonathan Morse, who's had a 2-way game tonight, offensively, defensively. Kalenda out of the hold of Colicchio. Charlie continues to add on the extra points in his career for the Lions. The Lions now have a 29-8 lead in this football game. And that was a touchdown, I think, as Rob said a few minutes ago, very much needed.
Yes, yeah, that's definitely the additional nail in the. We'll be back.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Kickoff by Kalenda. The return by Andover. And the takedown by number 34 for the Lions. Dennis DeLaFleur.
Tackle made by number 34, Dennis LaFleur.
Here's the replay on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Charlie booming it to about the 1.
Yeah, Charlie's kicking it.
Excellent.
Strong leg tonight. That's Walker with the return.
Yeah. Good tackle by DeLaFleur.
The quarterback is still Perry, giving the freshman some experience. Hands it off straight ahead. Picking up 3 or 4 yards. That's Ogonasak.
Ball carried by number 16, Cole Organichek.
And he picks up 4, 2nd and 6. Andover trying to speed up the game here just a little bit. Eberth now the quarterback. He gives it to Organichek again, and he's flat. No gain on the play. Louis Hughes. We'll give Jonathan credit, but Louis was right there.
Yeah.
Louis, Matt Daly, good little pile of Chelmsford tacklers.
Yeah, they're getting to the ball very well tonight.
3rd and 8. Eberth to pass it, throws it out in the flat and overthrows his intended receiver, Ogonasak. It's going to be a quick 3 and out for Andover.
It's such a difficulty for the offense. Again, when you're getting stopped on 1st or 2nd down, and now you have to get 8, 9 yards with the pass. There, Chelmsford covered it very well.
Okay, Colicchio standing on the 45-yard line. This is Payne to kick it, and a low kick bounces. Colicchio is going to let this run to the 36-yard line, where the Lions will start at 1st and 10 at the 36.
I think that was Oliver, number 10. Number 10 was the punter.
The kicker? Yes, it was. I'm sorry. It was. All right, 1st and 10, Chelmsford.
Yeah. Good job.
See if they can follow up that 4-play drive with another scoring drive here.
I think Chelmsford offense doing a good job, kind of being patient tonight.
Yes, they.
The good thing is they didn't give up on the run, and eventually I felt that Jeff would eventually break one, which he did do.
Yeah.
And that touchdown, he hit the hole very well.
He did.
Get into the hole, which is what you want your back to do. Make one cut and go, and that's what he did.
Colicchio in motion. Diorio again picking up good yardage this time to the 41-yard line, a pickup of about 5. So he's starting to pile on the numbers now.
Yeah, that was nice. When you get tackled from behind going through the line, you know you're picking up good yardage, and you're getting a good line surge.
Now I was watching Jake Murphy walk back to the huddle, and he's limping pretty good.
Is
so
he?
that might be a thought.
Pull him out.
Yeah.
And
right. Rest him for the bigger games.
We got more games coming. Yeah.
I see he's got it wrapped.
Get some ice on it tonight. Diorio, same play that he scored on, and he's close to 1st down yardage. Going to be a little,
probably just a little short.
Yeah. Pickup of about 6 on the play. 3rd and about a foot.
3rd down and 1 for Chelmsford.
Chelmsford's at the 46-yard line. Quarterback sneak. 101 coming up here. We did have a long power delay before this football game tonight, but since then we had some fog rolling in, but it seems to have cleared out now, so pretty clear vision. Camp Smith straight ahead. Didn't get much, but he didn't
still
need
got the
much.
ball.
And
He's
he still got the ball. He's going to score. No whistle was blown, and he's going to take this thing in for a 54-yard touchdown run by Jack Camp Smith.
I thought I heard a whistle.
I did too. That's why I said he didn't need much, and I could have sworn I heard a whistle.
Yeah. Well,
there he goes. He comes out of the scrum. That's his 6th touchdown of the season. The Lions now are up to 35 points. Big run by Camp Smith. And never giving up on the play, just continuing to pound ahead.
Yeah, he kept his legs going, kept moving.
Charlie Kalinda knocks it through again, and the Lions have a 36-8 lead. Early, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Number 10 on the far
Mr.
side.
Kalender is about to kick off again, following a two-play touchdown drive. And he does boom it. They toss for the reverse, and coming through
Walker.
the middle. They're fumbling it, and the Lions have it, I think. They do. Boy, a young team. The ball carrier is still down. Who got off the pile with that?
Another flag.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Bashawn Holmes.
Bashawn Holmes.
All right.
Recovered the fumble. And the Andover ball carrier is still on the field. I can't quite make out his number.
Now we have a flag.
Yeah, the flag come out of the pile.
So let's see what
personal foul on the Lions.
Probably over celebration.
15-yard personal foul against Chelmsford.
Bruce Rich wants to know what that penalty is for. Okay, let's take a look at the replay.
Andover using this little reverse technique to their benefit.
This is Walker with the football. And whoop, he just got caved in by Mike Russo.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Mike's having a real fine game tonight, too.
Caused the fumble.
And who has possession
Louis
of the
Hughes
ball?
and Mike, I think, caused the fumble, and then Beauchamp came up with it. But right before he came up with it, I saw the yellow go up. So we did something. Or they thought we did something.
I did not see the penalty call, but the Lions are going to get the football, so it had to be some type of a personal foul.
Would have been dead ball, so, I mean, possession maintains the same.
Right. Mrs. Russo says, yes, it was a personal foul, so we'll go with her. Okay.
Okay.
Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Bruce Byam from Andover. Lions have the ball for the 3rd time in this half. They fire it over the middle, complete. Is that Andre?
No, that's Colicchio.
Colicchio, yes.
And the pass is complete to number 3.
Trying something a little bit different, bringing him to the middle.
Yep.
Yep.
First down for Chelmsford at the end of the 32-yard line.
So that's a pickup of 13 yards for a first down.
Was that out of smash motion? Or crack motion? Or they just went straight out?
They just came straight out. Yeah, I think it was just a flash.
Camp Smith pass. Fake to Dioria, toss it out, and incomplete.
Rosano.
Looking for Joey Rosano on the flat.
Yeah.
So it's incomplete. Mr. Campsmith is 9 for 14 for 158 yards on the football game. He came into this game averaging about
touchdown.
134 yards per game. So he's.
Has he rushed for 100 today as well?
No.
I mean, he just had a QB sneak for what, 45, 50?
Right.
Yeah,
he only had
55
about 8
QB
yards
sneak.
at halftime, so he's under 100 in the rushing department. Timeout here, Chelmsford. Their first time out of the second half.
It's nice to see the Lions throw the ball over the middle. Teams have been doing that against us, and we haven't taken that advantage of trying to get that middle soft spot.
Cover two, you have 2 deep safeties. The middle is open.
Yep.
All right, the Lions are ready now at 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line. Andre in motion. Is that Ben Sauter, the ball carrier? It is. Ben Sauter.
Yep.
Comes ahead for a couple yards. Actually, I'm sorry, he lost a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Lions. Starting to mix in some new numbers into the game.
Number 23, Ben Sauter on the carry. A loss of 1 on the play.
Ben is a junior running back. You can see a lot of the guys wearing pink tonight. This is, Rob, for breast cancer memorial game? Or,
well, October, I believe, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Right. Okay.
So I know on the Thursday night NFL game, I think a lot of the guys were in pink.
Right.
I think you'll see our guys wear it every Friday during the month.
Toss to the outside, and it's incomplete, and that looked like
Calicchio.
Sean.
No, that was Jack, I believe. Yep.
Okay, we've got a 37 in the game for the Lions on offense. That's Shane Conti, the sophomore.
Yeah. Shane was in the previous series as well for a play for Rosano, I mean.
And into the football game. Andre Calicchio still there. It's a 4th and 11. Campsmith straight back, steps up, looks, fires, has a man. Calicchio for the touchdown. Yes. What a catch, what a toss. A 34-yard touchdown pass to Mike Calicchio from Jack Campsmith. Calicchio's 2nd touchdown. Both of them circus catches for touchdowns.
Yeah, nice extension there.
Boy, I'll say.
Mike. That was a tough throw because Jack was rolling left, sprinting left.
Yeah, he was
and
on the
had
scramble.
to throw back over the middle of the field. Got plenty of arm on it.
Boy,
nice extension.
Laid out just like he did for that other one.
Just against Westford.
You definitely can't lose track.
That's right.
No.
Of that receiver.
Kalenda's extra point is good. And the Lions are now up to 43-8. Last year, Andover beat the Lions by a score of 42-22. So the Lions a little bit of a payback tonight, and we're going to take a break.
We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it? Yeah, you know that we can. We'll rope it up, cause we know how to jump. We'll roll it out, cause we know how to skate. We'll cut it down, cause we know what to eat. We'll swap it out, we eat healthy stuff. Can we do it? Yeah, you know that we can. Can we do it?
Just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier. Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day.
Charlie Kalenda's kickoff was to Mr. Made.
Tackled
Takes
by
it back to the 28-yard
51,
line.
Eric Trindle.
Lions putting a lot of new numbers out there now. We'll do our best to give them to you as we go along. Andover third quarter almost over.
I see Evan Fletcher, 52.
Eberth still in there at quarterback, tosses it out to the side, completes it, taken out of bounds. Is number 81, that's a new number, Cam Davey.
I see Connor Merrill, number 97, in on defense for the Lions.
That's a pickup of 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Replay, it's just a simple out by Andover.
Eberth steps up, knocked out of the pocket, keeps it himself, picks up first down yardage. Nice decision there by Oliver Eberth. They have a sophomore and a freshman playing quarterback for them. They're going to have some interesting decisions down the road here. And that is going to be the end of, I believe, the third. It is the end of the third quarter. Lions really broke this open with 3 scores to take a 43-8 lead in this game.
Yeah, they have got all the rust off them now. They seem to be cooking pretty well.
At the expense of Andover.
Andover.
Yeah. Well, a team that I think the Lions felt that they had the upper hand on. They knew that Andover was a very young team, and I think the Lions knew that if they executed, that there would be success here tonight.
Right.
And it's nice to be in a game that, for a change, you're not too worried about the outcome. It's been a long time for us.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
All right, Andover to start the fourth quarter, their first play of the fourth quarter. Eberth fires it. It's completed to Marsh. He breaks a tackle, fights off a couple more. And
slowed down by Jackie Gillette.
Mr. Marshall is a renowned lacrosse player, supposedly headed to North Carolina, but he's only a sophomore.
Here's a replay. They just ran a crossing pattern, a short crossing pattern right in front. Jackie with the slowdown. Mike Russo coming in, finish it off.
Eberth flushed out of the pocket. Looked a little like a hold there, but he's still got the football, and he's got better throw that thing away. And does better than that.
There's nobody there.
Oh, we got
position.
a flag.
We got a flag?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think a familiar linebacker might have hit him a little bit too late.
Eikenberry, the catch.
Got a personal foul on the Lions.
Let's take a look and see.
First and goal to go for the Golden Warriors.
Looked like a hold there on Morse to start the whole thing. And then right at the end, that was a nice catch by Eikenberry. They have the ball at the 4-yard line, first and goal. They toss it to the end zone. They're looking for that big, tall Marsh, and incomplete. Second and goal.
Incomplete. Second down, and goal to go.
Lions have a lot of familiar numbers in there. You can see Morse, you can see Costa. Sam Kuchu is in there, a junior, number 74.
Evan Fletcher, 52, was in there.
This is a designed run for the touchdown, and that is number 10, Eberth, for the touchdown. So Andover converts they got it on the 28, so
yes,
a 72-yard drive.
Yep.
In fairly quick fashion, so they have now 14 points. Let's see if they decide to kick it or go for 2.
Now, in terms of predictions, I don't see a field goal yet.
No.
So now he's way out.
Wow. I did predict 31.
I'm going to admit, folks, that I'm probably going to be number 3 here tonight. Quite easily. They're going for 2. Eberth looks, gets taken down, and a nice play by Morse.
And the 2-point conversion is
And so Andover will be content, or have to be content, with 14 points. We're going to take a break as we watch Tommy Souza and the defensive Lions.
Michael come across, and just as the kid threw it,
bang,
right into the.
Here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we have Pep Talkers standing by to get you motivated for your GED diploma. Text the name Terry to 69222 for a sympathetic pep talk.
You show people what you really are.
Or for a gentle pep talk, text the name Deborah.
You know you're going to make people very proud of you.
And if that's not enough, text the name Danny for an extreme pep talk.
Prove everyone wrong. Show them you're the boss.
Get your GED pep talk and find free GED classes. Text the name of the person you want a pep talk from to 69222.
Mr. Payne is about to kick it. Ryan Payne to the Lions. He deep kicks it. That looks like Nick Philippon.
Yeah.
Kicks it back
Whoop.
as far as he can, but not much blocking. The Lions had the hands team in. They were looking for an onside kick.
Yeah.
And Ogonasak on the tackle. The Lions will have it 1st and 10 at the
And we got a flag.
15, and we've got another flag. The flags are starting to come out now.
Yeah, what was this for?
And they're all, many of them are flags after the play
Yeah,
is over.
well after.
This looks like a personal foul.
Both ways?
Both ways.
I didn't see much going on.
I didn't either. It was just a tackle.
Nick ducked out of the way. 2 Andover kids collided, and
officials still discussing this. Coming over to talk to Coach Rich.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is a long discussion, folks, for what looked like a very innocent play.
well, last week, I guess, with the Andover Central game, there was a bunch of personal fouls.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, both ways.
Both ways, huh?
So it's going to be offsetting penalties. Take a look at the handsome gentleman up here in the booth right now. What a great shot that is.
That's right.
I'm going to have to video this game now.
DVR, hit the DVR
right,
button.
hit the DVR.
Yeah.
I wonder, are they calling swearing more?
Could be.
This year? I know rules usually kind of change, or they want to enforce certain rules.
Okay, Craig Sean's in the
Have
quarterback.
a new quarterback for the Lions.
Yep.
He hands it off to a new running back. And let's see if we can get the number.
It's a 30.
I think that's
36 is the running back, and that is Kenny Toussaint.
Yeah,
Kenny gains nothing on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
I don't believe that's Kenny. I think with the New Jerseys, they switched some numbers around.
They switched them? Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Kenny.
I want to say it's Tyrone Fett.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
or Kenny.
Let Rob make that call. Hand off again. This is number 37 with the football this time.
Yes, the up back.
Yeah.
Shane Conte.
Shane Conte. He picked up 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Craig Sean.
Craig Sean is a junior. Unfortunately, he's behind another junior who's getting most of the playing time. Sean's going to throw it. His first pass of the year, and it's picked. And it's going to be taken back by Mr. Brendan Mate for the touchdown. So a 19-yard return for the touchdown.
I think that's his second interception or second pick six.
Yep, that's his second one. he was close on one before, and he just picked that one off. They were looking to try to hit Thomas Stolke out on the sideline and couldn't get him. So Andover now has their third touchdown, their 20th point. And I don't think you'll see the ball in the air too many more times from the Chelmsford Lions in this football game.
No, I think we want the 8 minutes, 32 seconds to go as quick as possible.
Eric Trindall into the football game. Pedro Santiago into the football game.
There's a timeout
and a
call.
Timeout by...
Perhaps by the Lions.
I think Chelmsford, they had a lot of different people running on and off the field. Looks like they're trying to get a lot of their first defense back in there.
This looks like their PAT block team, or their first tee to stop the 2-point conversion or try. Good shot of the coaches on the screen right now.
And the
Andover huddle.
You know, it's interesting. This really, for the most part, was a 43-6 football, 43-8 football game, and Andover has put a couple on the board here, but quite inconsequential touchdowns, to be perfectly honest. But they're building, and it's something for them to build on.
Absolutely.
With this much talent in the skill positions as they become juniors and seniors, and that'll be that Andover team that you got to watch out for.
Right.
They have Eberth in the pistol set. Spreads the field. He looks for the sideline, and it's incomplete, and we've got a flag.
Pass interference.
Pass interference.
That they're picking on Palermo, and I didn't see him do anything. Boy,
I would like to think this was uncatchable.
I would like to think it was uncatchable as well. It certainly was uncatchable.
Alex is not happy, and I don't blame him. Here it is, folks. Take a look.
Left corner of your screen. He did have his hands on him.
Boy, I just think that's a let them play, folks. The game is
so they're half the distance.
Half the distance to the goal line, and you may see Eichenberry run it here. And he takes it in for the 2-point conversion.
By Will Eichenberry is good.
You know, there are, correct me if I'm wrong, there are 4 officials that do this football game. 5 officials.
5, yep.
And I think you don't get paid unless you call at least one penalty in the game. I think if your flag stays in your pocket, we'll take a break. We'll discuss my inane idea when we come back.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Here is a Pooch kickoff. The Lions have it, and they take a knee right where they caught it, and the catcher of that football is
15.
Number 15 for the Lions.
Mike Coachland.
Mike Coachland. Nice job by Mike.
The kickoff was down by number
So we're talking about referees, and I always used to joke with some of the ones on the side when I'm on the sideline that the stripes are supposed to be camouflage, so no one knows you're there.
Let's see what the Lions do on offense now, who they come out with. They've got Dioria back in the football game. Looks like a lot of the starters have now reemerged.
Cam Smith
is back as well. So the Lions, I think, would like to take some time off the clock, not let this game slip away. They were firmly in control of it, and I still think they're pretty firmly in control of it.
Now, I think they've pushed out Hansberry to tackle to give Murphy a break. And believe it or not, there's a freshman at guard, Matt Dimitrov, number 61 at right guard.
This is a nice carry by Dioria.
Yeah.
Jeff's had a very good second half. We can get some numbers on Jeff Dioria, maybe. Pickup of 7 by Jeff. to the 40-yard line. So we have a freshman guard.
Yes, very beginning of the season, a couple freshmen were pulled up to kind of place in some holes that were empty, and
good coaching by
yeah,
the freshman
yeah.
coach. Yes. Straight ahead handoff, Dioria. Not much this time. Hit in the middle. Andover still, of course, playing their.
We have a flag.
I just saw a flag thrown in.
Another flag.
Yep.
Penalty flag on the play.
I don't think Jeff was happy on that last carry. He looked like he was angry, and he's hot right now. He's very upset about something.
Maybe some fingers in the eye, or maybe.
Mate, it was number 7 seems to be.
Andover's backing up, and it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Andover.
Well, now the referees come in, and I thought it was going to be offsetting.
15-yard penalty at the end of that, and I know the play before that, Jeff came back to the huddle, and he was just not a happy guy.
Jeff with 19 carries, 106 yards.
So he's cracked the century mark. Once again, he's just about on his average.
Averaging about 5.6 yards a carry.
After a slow start, the Lions stayed with it.
I think in the game, all the games this year, he's maintained a better than 5 yard per carry average.
Todd Dowry is in the football game now as one of the upbacks.
Are we
22 guys in the box.
And Dioria, an angry Jeff, fights ahead, picks up 2.
Carried by number 42, Dioria.
Maybe 3.
Tackle made by number 77, Owen Folke.
Lions have pushed it into Andover territory at the 42-yard line. And they're doing exactly what they wanted to do now, take time off the clock. They're slow in the huddle, as they should be, taking their time.
Yep.
No rush. Stay in the same formation. Dioria bounces through across the 40 to the 39. Pick up of 3 more. It's going to be 3rd and a long 4.
A gain of 3 yards on the play.
I think the Lions would like to put 1 more on the board here now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they want to eat up some time.
Yep.
Put another score on. 2 downs here to get the first.
I think in fairness to the Lions, when they brought their second, third guys in, Andover did not respond accordingly.
Accordingly, right.
I think Chelmsford's now saying, okay, you want to, we'll go that way too.
You have to get first downs though. So.
Yes, you do. Jack looks to throw it. He's going to keep it. He's going to turn it up. He's going to pick up the first down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Short of the first.
Yeah,
step out just short of it?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. It's going to be 4th and a yard. And the Lions, of course, will be looking to pick up the first down here. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the football game. Dowry comes back into the huddle with the play. 1 more first down here would go a long way to putting this game to rest. There's a lonely figure standing down to the end of the Chelmsford bench, Eli Chimbakis, who's the line coach, just staring at that offensive line.
But that's a good position to see the people
Smith
getting out of the ball.
Keeps it, picks up first down, and a flag. Boy, this is amazing.
Flag?
Yeah, another one after the play. And this one's going against Andover again? Let's see. I don't know. I'm not going to call it. Oh, it's against Chelmsford.
Personal foul. Offsetting?
Offsetting.
No, that's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Chelmsford's backing up, and it's against the Lions. So I think it was a dead ball foul, so I think it's going to be a first down.
Chumps taking a timeout.
Coach Rich is going to put an end to this right now. He's called his team over, and a good timeout by the coach. He's going to talk to them, and this is not the way Chelmsford plays football. Andover had a disqualification last week of one of their captains in the game, meaning that he cannot play in this game. And I think Coach Rich wants to make sure that his team knows you don't want to get a disqualification. Referee now has come on to the huddle of both teams. And a good move by the referee, I think, too.
Right. Yep.
So everybody's on the same page now. Let's finish it off the right way. Colicchio with a touchdown tonight. Campsmith with a touchdown tonight. Dioria with, correct me guys, 4? He has 4, I believe.
Dioria?
Yeah. Doesn't he have 4 TDs?
3.
3.
3?
Yep. 2 in the first half, 1 in the second.
Okay. Philippon is the other one. He has a TD tonight.
That's correct, yeah.
All right, it is a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10. The chains are going the wrong way.
It'll be 1st down and 10.
Stretch them out, guys. That's it. Okay. These games are starting to rival NFL games in terms of length of time to play them.
Well, with the amount of passing and the type of offenses that the high schools are running.
Chelmsford stays in the I formation. They hand it to Dioria. He trips and falls and picks up maybe a yard or 2.
You know, it's so many guys in the box, you think he just might want to toss one to the outside. Let Jeff run to the wide side.
Yeah. Dowry comes out of the game.
This goes to show you how much things have changed. Back in the 80s, we had a power I offense, and that's what we ran all the time.
And that's what just most of the opposition did, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one of the officials that, well.
And if you really want to go back, we ran the stack I on Thanksgiving in 1962.
So it's been around for a while.
It's been around.
A couple of weeks, we're going to honor the 1963-64 undefeated Chelmsford Lion team. And here's the pitch to the outside. Dioria cuts it up. And
he lost the
ball. Almost. He was down.
They're going to call it down. Picked up 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Clock is grinding down now. We're going to be at 4 minutes when this next snap takes place. 3rd and 6.
You notice Jack's waiting for the back judge to put his
the
arm up.
5 seconds.
Which is that arm goes straight up in the air for 10 seconds.
Yep.
He drops it to parallel at 5.
And he's using as much clock as he possibly can, which is a very smart thing to do. Back judge hand is up.
Number 5, you're up.
It's level, and it's snapped. And it's a pass. It's out the side. It's caught.
And we got a roughing
the passer. Jack got thumped, and that should be a disqualification right there. Jack is still on the ground. That's
He's gone.
real. Jack's okay now.
33. He has been ejected.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike
Wow.
on Andover.
John O'Terry, he has been asked to leave the playing field.
Yep, I believe so. I thought
he was.
I thought he had. I don't think he realized that's what unless the official just gestured, get back to the huddle.
This has really developed into a chippy football game, and Bruce Rich wants to know now why, after all the warnings they gave, he was not asked to leave.
That's right. The referee went to both benches at the last time out.
Nice catch by Devin Lecken, lost in kind of that whole situation.
Okay, now Coach Perry over there, he is hot because I believe 33
Here's
has.
Bruce Rich and the referee.
There's a lot of action going on. The cameras aren't picking up.
Yep. Boy, there sure
right.
is.
Right.
And now he's headed to cross the field. And I have a feeling that 33 still is going to be asked to leave. And that's John O'Terry. There's Mr. Perry.
Yeah. Number 33.
And he's not happy, I think, with Coach Rich. Here we have not had the walk-off yet. I think the officials would like to end this game right now.
Right, there it is.
Okay.
We have had that happen before
Game
in our
ended.
history.
Let's check it out, folks. Watch Jack Campsmith, number 8. Oh, he's just blasted from behind. That's a poor play.
Yeah, that's.
Huh. Jack is out now, and Craig Sean is back in.
Yeah.
Greg hands it off. Peoria.
No, 23.
Sauter.
Sauter.
Ben Sauter.
Coach Rich wants to keep his starters in one piece here, and he's going to rest a few of them.
Well, you can't afford to lose a starter.
No. 3-yard gain for the Lions, 4-yard gain for Sauter. He takes it to the 25-yard line. And again, the Lions are trying to use as much clock here as possible. I'm going to watch the handshake after this game ends between Perry and Rich. Could be interesting.
Well,
long count. Sean's going to keep it, stay in bounds. He did a nice job there.
Yes, he did.
Turning it back up the field.
Yeah.
I mean, without timeouts, Chumps are going to bring this down below a minute with the 2 downs they have left.
Gain of a yard by Sean. It's 3rd and 5.
Tackle made by number 57, Ben Harper. 3rd down and 5.
So I'm going to congratulate, with 2 minutes to go, the Chelmsford Lions coming back off a bye week. They'll go to Acton-Boxborough next Friday night. They have picked up their about to pick up their 3rd win of the season and 3rd in a row, and they did it quite convincingly, I thought, tonight.
Well, the schedule just keeps getting tougher and tougher,
does.
so we have to keep improving.
Sean on the handoff, and it's going to be 4th down. That's number 36, I think, the ball carrier. And Rob, you think that is?
It looks like Tyrone Fett.
Okay. Thanks once again to Chelmsford Telemedia, Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia. They came down here early, set up in the rain. They did a great job. To our production chief, Alyssa. She's magnificent. She really does a great job to help us out. It's a crew that's second to none in high school football, believe me. You're very welcome and well earned.
Again, quarterback waiting for the back judge to raise his hand.
Cutting up. And gonna take this. That's the last play of the football game, folks. That's gonna end it. The Lions are going to win it. And prediction-wise, I don't know. You two guys fight it out. You were 35-14, right?
35-14.
So that's not
I had
too bad.
31-21.
Yeah, that's not too bad either. I'm going to say I'm 3rd.
I should have thought Andover should have kicked instead of going for 2.
Probably correct.
Did somebody take a
no,
a turnover?
It was turnover,
and
so
it
it's going to be at least one more
downs.
play.
Yeah, I thought somebody took a timeout, but they didn't.
No.
And Andover brings their first unit in, and they're going to throw it. This is just unbelievable. Eberth, the ball carrier, and gets out of bounds at the 40. I can't believe that this is what's going on.
Well, as we said, The Andover team is young. They may not have
any younger.
Well, they have some younger, but maybe not at all.
Less experienced.
At all positions, right?
Eberth steps up, flushed out of the pocket. There's a hold, but it's not going to get called. And a completed pass
to Mate out
of bounds.
12
seconds to play. Chelmsford changing defensive players on every possession. They probably have 14 guys on the field right now, but who's counting? Eberth running laterally, fires, and is caught and blocked.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, that was close. That was Marte.
Yes, it was.
2 seconds showing on the clock.
And the clock is finally ground down. That should be it. I think mercifully, please, let this end.
Well,
and the official says,
no, there must be one tick left on the clock.
They've got to end this game. If they don't end this game, I can't understand it.
That's the ball game here.
It is over. It is over. Now the two teams will congratulate each other.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. There's our predictions, and I guess the top 2 guys are the winners this week.
All right.
I want to thank Ronner. I want to thank Ann for taking time to keep us aware of what's going on. Robin Howie, always congratulations, and I guess we're on to Acton Boxborough.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on the road again.
On the road again?
Had a chance to scout them a week ago on our off day, and going to run the same 6 plays. They run them well.
Yeah.
Their defense was a little weak, I thought. Chelmsford plays a fairly close to mistake-free game, and I think Acton should be ours.
Okay.
A good victory, a great night. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our telecast. We'll be back next Friday night with the Acton Boxborough Colonials. Good night, everyone.